As the market pops up on 5th September 2022, all models crumble before stark reality. Even Nobel laureates Merton and Scholes discovered this rather painfully when their hedge fund, long-term capital management, LTCM, crumbled as their bets on the Russian ruble lost out. And the man who triggered the disintegration of USSR through his reforms, glasnost and perestroika, Mikhail Gorbachev, is no more. This has been interestingly captured by Roger Lowenstein, The Fall of LTCM, in his book When Genius Fails. The Indian quarterly GDP numbers came much below what their models had projected. This made the economists run to recalibrate their models. But the stock market is evidencing comfortable support, perhaps taking a cue from the elevation of our economy to the fifth largest status, surpassing that of UK. This has been coincided with the FII's return to the Indian capital market, as the August month recorded more than 22,000 crores of rupees inflow into the stock market. Week over week, the Nifty remained supported at 17,500. Indian rupee also remained supported below the 80 level against the dollar during the entire month. This week also, the RBI's defense is evidenced by the drop in reserves by $3 billion to $561 billion. In the coming week, the rupee could trade in a narrow range against the dollar. The US non-farm payroll additions came much higher than the street expectations. However, the Nasdaq 100 lost 1.5% on Friday to close at 12,098. The benchmark 10-year sovereign bond in the US closed at a higher yield of 3.20%. Gold recovered from the sub 1,700 range to close at $1,712 an ounce, while Brent remained subdued at $93 per barrel. The dollar index was also supportive and gained by 1 point to 109. The Indian 10-year benchmark yield closed at 7.21%, and the reissue of the new 10-year bond saw a weighted average cutoff of 7.2195%. But for a 40% devolvement of the 7-year paper, the other three papers auctions sailed through with full subscriptions on Friday. The 3-year Indian IRS swap points firmed up by another 7 basis points during the week to close at 6.42%. As an interesting week ahead.